Remaining contestants to please be on the upper part of the stage. I'd like to request the Ladies and gentlemen, we almost have the final results in our hands. Are you all excited?
What a night! What a night it has been. Now I would like to call Mahindra Agni Group for the second runner-up.
We are now announcing the second runner-up, and I'd like to invite on stage a representative from Mahindra Agni Group, Mr. Cabinet Shrestha.
Second runner-up of will you please let me announce the name? The second runner-up of Mr. and Miss National Nepal 2025 goes to Yukta Singh.
Congratulations, Miss Yukta, for bagging the second runner-up. Now from the male, the second runner-up goes to Mr. Azhar Alam.
Now for the first runner-up title, I would like to call forward True Dharma, a representative from True Dharma on the stage.
Thank you so much, Cabinet, sir. I'd like to invite on stage a representative from True Dharma.
And here he is. Now, the title of first runner-up goes to Sylvia Sharma. Congratulations, Sylvia.
Congratulations, Sylvia. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first runner-up from the male contestants, we have Mr. Caesar Kapale.
Now, I would like to call forward a representative from November Clothing for the title Miss National. This was a surprise title this time that we ourselves were unaware of. So it might be a bit of surprise for all of you and also for the contestants as well. I believe so. So the title of Miss National goes to Miss Anisha Shrestha.
For the title of Mr. National Nepal, we have Mr. Prayag Regmi.
Congratulations, Prayag. Congratulations, Anisha. And I would like to call Dr. Ayush Nova, Miss Intercontinental Nepal, to the stage to provide our next winner with the title.
Ladies and gentlemen, for Miss Intercontinental Nepal 2025, are you ready?
And the title of Miss Intercontinental Nepal goes to... Now I cannot see the energy, I cannot feel the energy. The crowd is so silent that I'm about to tell the name, and the name is Sumnima Puri.
I'd also like to invite on stage Mr. Cabinet Shrestha. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all give a huge round of applause for the new
queens
Miss
are here, guys.
Intercontinental Nepal 2025, Miss Sumnima Puri.
This is the moment. A night to remember it is, isn't it? Once again, congratulations, Sumnima Puri.
I'd like to request Miss Sumnima Puri to take your first walk as the official Miss Intercontinental Nepal 2025. Give it up for your Miss Intercontinental Nepal 2025,
Sumnima Puri.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite on stage Mr. Tourism Nepal, Mr. Milan Bhattrai.
Thank you, Aishnova Dungana Chetri.
I'd also like to invite a representative of True Dharma once again on stage. And also Mr. Milan Bhattrai, Mr. Tourism Nepal 2024. I'd also like to invite the representative from November Clothing Brand.
Give it up for Mr. Krishan Shrestha. And now, moving forward for the next title, Miss Globe. I would like to announce the name Miss Globe. I cannot hear you guys. I can hear the name from that corner actually. Rizu Patrai, our next Miss Globe.
Congratulations, Rizu, ladies and gentlemen. This is your Miss Globe Nepal 2025, Miss Rizu Bhattrai.
What a moment this is.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Miss Globe Nepal 2025, Miss Ritu Bhattrai, everybody.
Congratulations, Miss Rizu Patrai. Give it up for Miss Riju Bhattrai. The actual energy needs to be seen now. Where is the energy, guys?
I'd like to request Miss Rizu to take your first official walk as the Miss Globe Nepal 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Miss Rizu Bhattrai. Now I'd like to call upon stage Mr. International Nepal 2024, Mr. Chitish Shrestha Chetri.
Thank you, Miss Monica Chetri and
Miss Monica Adhikari.
Adhikari. I'm sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, who do you think is the Mr. International Nepal 2025?
Any guesses?
Mr. International Nepal 2025 goes to contestant number 14, Siddhartha Tamang! Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your new Mr. International Nepal 2025, Mr. Siddhartha Tamang.
Congratulations, Mr. Siddharth Tamang.
I'd like to request Mr. Siddhartha Tamang to take your first official walk as the Mr. International Nepal 2025.
All of the judges are requested to come forward on the stage.
I'd like to
All of the
request
judges.
Mr. Arun Basnet, Ms. Priya Sikdar, Dr. Keshu, Mr. Srizal, as well as Mr. Kedar Prasad Nilpane on stage, please.
Now this is the moment, guys, that all of us have been waiting for.
Ms. Priya Sikdar as well on stage.
For the time that we've been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, your next supranational Nepal 2025 goes to Miss Diksha Awasthi.
Congratulations, Diksha Awasthi.
I'd like to call
On stage, Miss Supranational Nepal 2024, Miss Sajina Kanal.
wow. Look at the queens. Our new queen is here, and Ms. Sajina Khanal, I would like to thank you for the successful tenure. Give it up for Diksha Avasti. Congratulations, Miss Diksha Avasti.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the new Miss Supranational Nepal 2025, Miss Diksha Awasti. Ladies and gentlemen, let's witness the first ever official walk of the new Miss Supranational Nepal 2025, Miss Diksha Awasti.
A night filled with chorus, beauty and transformation. Oh my God. This is a night to remember. Also, I'd like to take a moment to thank you, audience. Without you, this event would not have been this happening. Thank you for encouraging our contestants. Thank you for being here. Congratulations, Diksha Avasti.
Thank you so much. Now I'd like to invite on stage Mr. Supranational Nepal 2024, Mr. Dheeraj Kaji Basnet. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mr. Supranational Nepal 2025 is none other than my very own brother Cyrus Biswakarma!
Give it up for Cyrus Biswakarma!
Congratulations, Cyrus. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a huge round of applause for our new Mr. Supranational Nepal 2025, Mr. Cyrus Biswakarma.
Congratulations, Cyrus Biswakarma.
Ladies and gentlemen, our winners will be representing our country Nepal in various stages. Miss Intercontinental Nepal will be representing us in Egypt. Miss Globe will be representing us in Albania. Miss Supranational will be representing us in Poland. Similarly, Mr. Tourism Nepal will be representing us in Vietnam. Mr. International will be representing us in Thailand. And Mr. Supranational will be representing us in Poland. I'd like to request our newly crowned Mr. Supranational Nepal 2025 to take your first official walk.
Give it up for Cyrus Vishwakarma!
Ladies and gentlemen, our Supra duo for Nepal 2025.
And here we present you our winners of Mr. and Miss National Nepal 2025.
Now I'd like to request all the contestants,
Come
the
forward.
judges, and our sponsors to please take the center stage for a group picture.
To everyone who watched, cheered, and believed, thank you. Thank you for being a part of this amazing journey.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Give it up for yourself, actually.
you are watching November Clothing presents Mr. and Miss National Nepal 2025 in association with True Dharma, powered by Mahindra Agni Group. You are watching us live from Kantipur Television HD.
And this is your host, Purnima Karki, for tonight. And
I am Prajwal Tamrakar, your host, signing off.
thank you.